Great stop for Chase Briscoe. He will restart second. Likewise, Ross Chastain, who is third. Chase Elliott, the leader. Harvick fourth. Then Dillon, Byron, Larson, and Bowman. Here we go.
And it's so cool here to be able to go 4, 5, 6 wide on the front straightaway. Chase Briscoe got a great start.
Sure did.
Might be one of the best starts I've seen yet. He just cleared him. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Get up, get up.
William Byron had his hands full in the middle of 1 and 2.
But I want to go back to the, all right. Yes, Briscoe got a good restart. He's there because his team gained 4 spots on pit road. Thank you very much, boys. I appreciate it. Now let me go do my job. I'm going to get a good restart and put this 14 car out front.
I think that's called teamwork.
I like that.
He's out there in clean air while the battle is back at 5th. William Byron.
William Byron was stuck on the bottom the last lap around, had his hands full. Looks like now he's like, I don't think I'm going to run the bottom again. Let's run the top. That's a bit better up there.
His teammate Alex Bowman slots in right behind his battle with Joey Logano and Austin Dillon.
Looking about 3 wide with William Byron now.
Tight with you.
All right, look at it. You got Denny Hamlin. He's, at the back end of this cluster. Yeah. I wonder if this will be a better run for him. Maybe, again, like the boys have been saying, you make one good stop and you go from 20th to 5th. So Denny needs that.
Well, you now have Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Kurt Busch, and Eric Almirola all in one very tight pack.
Still up to 10 out there with him. 3 lanes out to him, outside. Outside.
And significantly, Blaney has not gained a position since the restart.
Him and Tyler Reddick are going at it side by side. Getting stopped up by Alex Bowman, it looks like. It's all about picking the right lane.
Blaney outside of Bowman. And that's for 9th.
I don't know if I'm a betting woman. I'm saying that the top is probably the safest bet when it comes to the line to run. What do you think, Clint?
Well, it certainly is, but you got to be able to run that bottom and be good out on the bottom. And one car that I saw had a really good restart and capitalized on these conversations we're talking about is that 22 of Joey Logano. Really haven't heard much out of him, and man, I tell you what, after that restart, Briscoe and Joey Logano, check it out.
Where'd he come from?
And look at this cat, Ross Chastain. Jamie?
What an impressive couple of weeks for Ross Chastain. Last week at Vegas, got the first ever stage win for Trackhouse, led 83 laps, finished 3rd. Now this week, they had a very productive practice, a fast race car, didn't have to adjust on it much. So far today, the car has been good, and the team on pit road getting it done. Regan.
Big issues for Kyle Larson right now. Believes this race car is having an engine problem. Right now, the team has got him cycling through the pages on the dashboard, looking at all the information he can, but it doesn't sound good for the 5.
And last time by here at turn 4, he was right down on the apron, not for the dog leg, but in the middle of turn 4 as he paged through there, trying to sort things out.
He's definitely down the cylinder. You can see all the momentum that he loses down the straightaway where he comes off the corner right there, dipping to the bottom, and everybody motoring down the straightaway better than him. Hold your own in the middle. I remember when you lose a cylinder like that, it's almost like you picked up speed in the corners.
Built-in traction control.
Yeah, that's right. You sure struggle down the straightaways.
Oh, yeah. He's just falling way off now.
I think he's going to pit.
Yeah.
See if we can address it.
Pitting this time right here. Pitting this time.
Kyle Larson comes to pit road while Chase Briscoe holds a 1-second lead on Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick. Our Statman Russell reminds me that a car numbered 14 has not been to victory lane in a Cup race at Phoenix.
What?
Chase Briscoe trying to be the first.
Clint?
And I struggled here with SHR car. I really did. We always did, and it was nothing more frustrating than Kevin Harvick, you know, always so good here, and I just couldn't figure it out. And we heard Bowman talk about, you know, trying to match what his teammates did. I mean, I did that. Just never could find good grip here and a good handle. Had some time in the sun, but never enough, never long enough.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. We talked about earlier, you know, Jamie asked, well, could you drive like your teammate, or even a setup like your teammate? And it's, you know, what'd you find?
Yeah, no, I couldn't find it. I never did my own thing. Speak a different language, and that's what was fun for me, having so many different teammates and everything else, is you hear all the different ways people describe cars. We're riding with Kurt Busch, and I'll never forget him talking about the left front's not talking to the right front, and I'm like, what are you talking about? But everybody's different.
All right, Bubba Wallace has made an unscheduled pit stop for tires. And Regan, what's up with Kyle Larson?
Well, the word from crew chief Cliff Daniels to Kyle was, we are done. Drive it to the garage. Broken valve spring. So tough end to Kyle Larson's day.
Bubba Wallace back out on track, but now 2 laps back.
Where that win comes in handy. A big win in California. You don't have to worry about playoffs, points, and stuff like that. Still racing for wins. Put it in a box. Let's head to Atlanta. So that's the question. Do you get nervous when you know your teammate, you look over and hey, the 5 car's having trouble? Don't you think for a second the 48, the 9, all of them didn't notice that, and the spotters and everybody else communicating that? So maybe mindful of your shifts, down shifts, don't over rev that car. I'm not saying that he did, but those are all things that creep into your mind when you start seeing a teammate having trouble.
Yeah. But I think that you see it from not only just like a team perspective, but a manufacturer perspective.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, too. It's not just your teammate.
No, it's not just your teammate.
And mind you, there's a lot of Chevys out there that have that same engine under the hood as him.
On the Ford side, Blaney and Logano, 5th place, changing hands there. And speaking of teammates, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon.
Loose off that bottom, you know, again, downshifting coming off the corner on the RPM range that you do when you run on bottom. Car slick.
That almost looked like William Byron into Tyler Reddick a couple of races ago. Yikes. 67 laps to go in Phoenix. We'll take you Fox side by side.